Hello everyone, welcome back. We have our mowing done. Shooting this video on the same day that I finished the mowing. You can kind of see more of the mess that we have. The culvert or tin horn, I'm not exactly sure what it is under this mess, is not large enough to handle the volume of water. So it's backing everything up, creating a dam effect. And it's sliding over the top. And it's coming out here and it's doing a vortex of water right here, and it's just cutting a perfect circle out of both banks. I think my game plan is going to be sculpting off as much material as I can and stockpiling it right up there, high, well away from the creek, so the creek on a high rain doesn't take any of my material further down the creek, and get down to the horn. Unfortunately, my backhoe is up on another job site. Get down to the horn with the skid steer bucket and then break that concrete wall. We have our concrete breaker or jackhammer with us. I'm hoping it's not too sludgy and doughy once I get down that far. You can see we have standing water and a tiny, tiny little hole. Looks like it might be 1.5 feet thick, or open, I should say, opening. That's kind of the game plan. We'll get you guys set up on the tripod and we'll bring you along. Charles is graciously driving the backhoe from our storage facility where it was. I think it's going to be the proper tool for the job. I'm going to load some boulders by hand, throw them in the bucket, and then carry them over to that massive wash there, and then perhaps even throw some dirt on top of them before the end of the day. We'll see how far we get. Charlie graciously went and got our 580 Super E case. This is a 1985, if I'm not mistaken. Game plan, we're gonna dig, kind of paw right along the concrete wall so I can do more braking. And then we're going to start sculpting this down. I got a lot of the riffraff dumped. You've already seen that in the video. We brought some concrete on the 550 truck there and the skid steer. Looks pretty picturesque up there. slowly but surely making progress. Got some man-eaters sticking up out of the ground here. Got to smash those flat. We are below the surface that we need. And now I've got to pick up a couple pieces of rebar. Now I'm going to gently start pawing and scratching all my material this direction towards the far bank, stockpile it up there. And then I can start bringing in our concrete slats. I have probably, it's hard to judge, probably a foot that needs to be nicely sloped forwards and backwards, because this creek is much higher than that creek. So we're going to slope down nice and gentle. Then we'll lay in our concrete road right through here, and we'll go from there. I apologize for all the time lapse, but at the end of the day, I've got to get something done. Can't just sit here and talk and have perfectly edited videos. I'm always in a time crunch, kind of just like everyone else. Our water is starting to backflow, so we're just about ready to pop the culvert out. Hopefully I can shimmy across this thing. You guys won't have a comedy show. Got a little bit of dirt stockpile that's full of riffraff. I got a couple of rebars to squish down with the hoe. That'll be later on. I need to get back across and dig on this side just a little bit more of the approach, and then we'll either pop that out with the hoe or I'll use the skid steer forks. I'm not sure. It's going to be exciting to have this crossing kind of back. I've got more filling to do over there, and then I'm thinking I will make this 20 feet wide. I'm not exactly sure just yet. 10 feet seems to be a little on the short side. I could be mistaken on that. I've got to move quickly, guys. Game plan is to get a scoop of material, kind of bop myself over that culvert. We'll see how we do, and the scoop of material will help counterbalance me. I got to move because the water's starting to flow. Wish me luck. Not too shabby, guys. I've got just a little bit more digging to do right here. I'm starting to run out of juice, unfortunately, in the old phone. So I'm gonna save the juice for when I pop that culvert out. I just got a little bit more to grade down just so we can get to the bottom of that culvert, then we'll pop it out. I'll bring you guys along for that. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, we're going to pull the culvert out with the skid steer, I've decided. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully it comes out in one piece. Now would be an excellent time for you guys to like, leave a comment, even if it's just to say, hey. That really helps the channel grow, helps us break through the YouTube algorithm. Let's get this culvert out. Okay guys, near miss with the pipe slipping off the fork there. I was trying to clean the sludge right there out of the tip of the pipe, leave that down in the mud. I'm gonna see how much grading I can do now. Hopefully I can get a little bit more grading done now that it's nice and greasy. Let's move some nasty sludge. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I realize this project is far, far from being complete, but we have some progress. It's a good thing that water is actually flowing over our concrete right now, because what that means is that we are even with our creek bed finally, instead of being raised up. So that is very good. I told the owner I got quite a bit of riffraff there and right here where we were having these vortexes of water. I still need to get these rebars smashed flat with the backhoe bucket, but I've been at it basically all day and have not stopped for lunch at all. I'm really amazed that the cell phone battery is holding out. I'm going to call it quits for the evening. I'm going to wrap up this video right here. I hope to bring you guys back for the next video. I don't know if I'll have time. We're always in a crunch. It's springtime. Spring has sprung, like I've talked about. Our cover crop Elbon rye is ripening up. It needs to be rolled flat. We need to drill soybeans, things of that nature. I have two very large stockpiles here and here, and I'm going to let this set for a little bit. I can at least get across it. It's supposed to be rain all this week, so I'm going to move my implements up high, and hopefully we don't have a major problem when I come back. So, like I said, I'm going to wrap the video right here. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.